guys. Today we are going to talk about how did I get out or how did I survive during my high school times, from poverty, okay, back when I was in the Philippines and what I did, okay, to get by, okay. I wanted to share you my experience, okay. As you all don't know, okay, I came from the big family. Like I said, we are nine children total. Yes, I am the fourth from the first family. The second family, we have five. Yes, okay, yes, it's big. And okay, since because we were poor when I was, you know, when I was in my elementaries up to high school, so as a very young age, I started to build my imagination, Yes, I like, daydreaming, when I was young. I always daydream and I always like look up the skies and tell myself that one day I'm gonna be riding that plane. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm gonna be riding that plane. Yes. I said to myself, I'm gonna ride the plane and I'm gonna go in another country. I don't know where, but yeah. Well, my first dream country was Japan. Yes. And so I said to myself, I'm gonna go to Japan when I graduate my high school. I because I see a lot of like Filipina. They go to Japan, and I seen them. They have a good life, and they look pretty. They look so successful. And I was like, I said to myself, I'm gonna go there after I graduate high school, if I will be graduating, because we were poor that time, so going to school was a big struggle. So it was really hard to go to school. Actually, it shouldn't be hard because the school was free. It was a public school. But of course, you will need money to survive, because even though the school was free or is free, you can't just go to the school every day. The school was far away from us. I think it was like 30 minutes. I'm not sure. Yeah. So there is no school bus even until now. Yes, Philippines, until now there is no school bus to pick up the kids, to drop off the kids, to to go to school and to go back home. We don't have that. So I wish they have now, but I don't know. I don't think so. But anyways, okay, how I survived during the struggle times, during my, I called it my own depression times. Yes, I was depressed, I was stressed, growing up, because I think about survival every time. Yes, so how I did, because I was in my elementary, I always have my journal. I always that's what that's how I talk to myself, my journal. I always keep my journal. I always write something down, and that's how I process my brain. That's how I think. That's how I build my plan. That's how I build my imagination. Yes. So I write down on my journal or my diary. What am I gonna do? Either I talk to my self on my diary, or I talk to God on my diary. Yes. And I said to myself, for example, sometimes myself, I said, Jen, what are we going to do? What are you going to do? Or sometimes, like I said to God, I said, God, please help me. Uh, help me. What should I do? What step do I have to do just to get out from this situation? Yeah, something like that. So when I was in my elementary, I used my imagination during my journal, right? So I write it down there. I said, what am I gonna do? And then I was my first grade, second grade, I think. I'm not sure what grade I am, but all I know is I said to myself, what am I gonna do to make money, to earn money, so that way it will not be so hard for me and for us. And then yes, as a very young age, I learned how to do the business. And as a very young age, I like to save money. Yes. Whenever I go to school, right? Of course, my parents give us at least baon. That's allowance. In Tagalog, it's baon, and then allowance in English. So it's like they give you at least for instance, like 5 pesos, right? Every day. So what I do is, or like sometimes 8 pesos or 10 pesos every day. So what I do, I don't spend my money, I save the money. Yes, if it's like comes with a bill, like paper, so I put it in the notebook, and that's how I save the money. If it's coins, then I put it in like somewhere, like maybe can or whatever that I can put my coins. Yes, and then I save it like I save it the whole month. I counted it and total it how much, and then I will ask myself, what would I do with this money so that I can multiply this money so I can earn more. And then that's how I started to have my sari store. We called it sari store, but for us, I think it's home home store. I would say maybe well, similar to convenience store. And so yeah, that's how I learned how to, I buy some like product, maybe couple or few items that I will sell it. Either I will sell it at the classroom or I will sell it to the neighbor. And so that's how I earn money. And then on summertime, same thing. I really, really like want to go to, like at a very young age in my 4th grade or 5th grade, I really, really want to go start working, even though I was so young, and I don't think I can start that young to work, right? So I was so eager to go to work. So I did all the thing that I can do, just to start working. So yeah, for starter, I do the sari business, and then I would sell everything and anything that I can, find, yeah, and that's how I survive. And then during the high school time, same thing. I would always ask myself, I would always write my journal, Lord, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna survive in this world? Show me how, and show me what I'm going to do, and help me how am I gonna help myself, or who are the people who's going to help me. And so I figured it out how to, work. So I started to work during the high school times. So 6th grade, I left my mom's house. I went to my grandma, and then my grandma supported me sent me to school for 1st year and 2nd year high school. And then after that, I went back to my mom, but then we had to leave again. So my older brother took me in, and then yeah, I used to live with him. And then that's when I started to go to work, as a working student, 3rd year high school and 4th year high school. What I did is I find a way how to make money. I will find a way how to make money, because I feel bad with my brother because he's the only one that working that time, and I wanted to help him that time. He started same thing. My brother was also a working student. He used his skills to cut people's hair. Yes, and now he owns a salon in the Philippines, hair and makeup and nails, I think. And so yeah, he started at a very young age to cut hair, I think. Yes, elementary school. And then yeah, that's how he started his living, and he used to, and that's how we survived, back then. He used to work younger than me. I'm so proud of him. And then there you go, back to my situation. Like I said, what I did, I will go ask anybody, like my teacher. I would ask them, ma'am, do you need somebody to help you out, like clean and cook and wash your clothes, or will clean your house? I'm available if you need me, because I need to earn money for myself. And my teacher was like, why, your brother can't support you? And I was like, no, it's not just he can't support me, but I wanted to help him too, because he's also working, and I just wanted to make my own money. And so my teacher, because they know me, and she was like, okay, well, I will help you. Come work with me on the weekend. like when you don't have school, or like I said, weekend, come to my house and help me cook and clean my house, and I will pay you. How about that? I was so happy. That was the first money. It was like I was making 100 pesos in one day. I was so happy that time. 100 pesos was like, if you convert it to dollars, it'll be like $2 only. And then my teacher was so nice. Sometimes she will add more 50 pesos. It will become like 150 pesos in one day. Yes. I was so glad that time because I'll be able to, buy things that I need. And then on Sunday, same thing. She will pay me, 100 or 150 pesos. So sometimes in 2 days, I will be making like 300 pesos in one day. It was equivalent to $6 in 2 days. So $6 to me that time was like big deal to me, because to me, wow, I can earn money. So yes, I enjoy that, doing that. And then, but sometimes also I struggles too, because in the Philippines they don't understand. Back then, I don't know about now. Back then they don't understand that you're, working as a working student. They don't understand that. Some of the teacher will get mad at me for being late, because I was late because I had to go to work. If I'm not working at my teacher, I was working at a restaurant. Yes, I also talked to the restaurant in our town if I could serve food there and wash dishes, and because I told her that I'm a working student, and she said, "Oh yeah, sure." And so I served food there, and then I wash dishes. Can you believe that at a very young age, I was so proud of myself that I would be able to do that. And I was so busy during my high school time, like working two jobs and my second year, third year high school, two jobs, third year, fourth year high school. And sometimes even three, because in summer times I go to the city, the close by city where I used to live, and I work there as a, like sales person. And my on summertime, I was like, I can't imagine how busy my life was when I was in my high school, days. Yes, I know. But at the same time, I wasn't struggling with money, because I was proud that I'll be able to provide for myself, and I'm helping with my brother at the same time. Yes. And sometimes I was wondering, how did I do that, in my youth, you know. And so yeah, that's what I wanted to help you, how you survive in your poverty line, if you are in a high school, if you are struggling, do like me, like wherever you were at, think about, what are you going to do in your spare time to make, or to be able to earn money, so that way you won't struggle as much. Okay, you can do that. If I can, you can do it too as a working student. Yes. What I do back in when I was high school, if I have like homework, I will do my homework at the school, so that way I can go straight to my job, and I will work there for like, well, some job is you have to work overnight. So sometimes I would sleep at the restaurant when there's no customer. I'll be like falling asleep in the chair, and then the next day I will be going to work. And so I'll be like sleepy. Yeah. And so, yeah, that's how I survived. And then when I graduated the high school, I started to apply to go to abroad. But of course, I started to work while I'm doing that. And it was so hard to do that too at the same time, because I used to work at the mall as a sales lady. Yes, salesperson, whatever. Yes. So I do that on my like spare time to go to Manila, because the agency that I applied before was in Manila. So it was far away from where I live. I live in Quezon province, and then the agency was like in Manila. So it's like couple or few hours away from us. And so I do that. Sometimes I will take a day off, or I will do that like, well, I can't do it on the weekend because it was closed. Well, sometimes they are open. So yeah, I would take a day off and go there. So that's when I start, applying. And so yeah, you can do that. Find a way how to help yourself, find a way how you going to earn money at a young age. You can do that. So yeah, that's, I just wanted to share you guys. Bye.